morning, good afternoon, evening, good night. It's 6 a.m. Saturday, 6th of July. It's a bitterly cold morning here, which means there's no clouds, and I still haven't been able to take a bloody photo. It's because I had a visitor come during the week. We'll talk about that in a minute. In fact, I was going to get him to do this little bit right here. So if you are watching this in about, 10, 15, 20 minutes or a couple of hours, Tom, you bloody chicken. Let's bring on Mr. Macmillan.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
Good.
What's doing?
Oh, it's been beautiful weather. Well, yesterday was really nice. But even today, it is 25 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's warmer there than it is here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're starting winter.
Now we're in the middle of winter, mate. Like almost the dead set center of middle of winter right now. Yes. If I was living there, like, do you guys give people nicknames?
Oh, all the time.
And
There's people at work that have nicknames, and some people don't even know their real name after being there for 5 years.
So, do you have a nickname? I've never known. I've never asked you that.
I have a nickname at work. That's the only place that anybody ever uses it.
And what
Elvis.
Is it? Elvis?
Yeah.
And they actually call you Elvis all the time?
Oh, some people do, yeah.
Yep. So people still call you Greg, though?
Oh, yeah.
As well? Yeah.
Greg or Gregorny.
What, really? Gregorny?
Well, a couple of guys I work with call me Gregorny because of it's pretty funny. It's an audio clip. It's a call to 911, and the guy's saying, there's a big dog in my house, and he looks like he's really nasty, and the 911 operator's saying something, but don't go near him, all this stuff, and the guys, I think it's all a setup, but the guy says something about, I'm gonna go and see what he's doing. He's in the kitchen. Well, no, don't go near him. I'm gonna pet him now and all this stuff, and it ends up. Oh, I really like this dog. I'm gonna call him Gregorny.
All right.
So that's what these guys I work with call me that.
Yeah, right. If you had, like, if someone was called David, would you give them a nickname based on that name? Would they be called David or Dave?
Well, I work with a guy named Dave.
Yeah.
So he gets, sometimes I'll call him Davide.
Yeah, okay. Here it would generally be called Davo. You wouldn't call him David, you call him Davo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the same with Wayne. People call people Wayno.
Yeah.
And the odd person calls me.
I've heard you call yourself Shano.
Yeah, there's the odd person around that will call me Shano. But when I was so for those joining us, this whole live stream was about different slang terms, and it was because I don't have it here. Oh, I do have it here because I think in the last live stream I held up $1 coin.
Yeah.
And
yep.
And I think it might have been Baker that said it's a loonie or a loon.
Loonie.
Is that right? Loonie.
Yeah, we call it loonie.
And the $2 coin was a toonie. Yeah.
So that's loonie. Yeah. This is the loonie, and this is the toonie. Now I should show you the side with the loon on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cool. And as a result of that conversation, we decided that we were going to do slang words. And I put the call out on the Facebook group, and a few people commented there. And I'm not sure if it was misunderstood or not, but I got a few emails with people just giving me a heap of bloody slang words. It was like, no, I want you to come on the show and talk about those slang words. And we had a few
chickens.
Yeah, bunch of chickens or chooks. Do you call them chooks?
No, we just call them chickens.
Oh, there you go. There's an Aussie one for you, chooks.
Yep,
we call
chooks.
them chooks.
Yep. I've heard Sarah say that on the Windella channel.
Oh, okay. And I've had, I think there was probably half a dozen people that said they could come on. One person said it was, once they worked out it was the time that it is now, it was like midnight where they are, and it's like, I totally get that. I wouldn't come on either.
Yeah.
And someone else was at they're going for dinner or something. It was like a pre established thing, and the others just haven't turned up. It's just you and me. So
Yep.
I've got
No
what
baker or nothing.
No, that's right. I ended up making a list, and how do you want to do this? We haven't, obviously, because this is the Shane Mostyn mobile photography channel. We haven't planned shit. So should we just do one versus one, or what?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I might. I'll quickly go and get some of the ones that people have sent to me. And oddly enough, they've sent me the lists, but they haven't actually told me what it is.
Oh yeah.
So they've just gone, here's some slang words. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. But one person just gave me a quote, which is, I don't get it. But anyway. Maybe you go first, dude, and I'll find some here.
Well, I think the like, I've got a pretty long list, so I'm obviously not going to go through all of them. But okay, here's one that should be, maybe you use it there. I don't know, but clicks.
Clicks, as in kilometers?
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
You guys use that?
Yeah. Yep. So if you were to say how far is it from this town to that town, how would you answer that?
I'd say, it's probably about 10 clicks.
See, we go
10 kilometers, or a lot of times too is we go, it's only about a 8-minute drive.
Sweet. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
How far is it from here to here? It's about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that too.
I usually just add the little caveat there of it's about 20 minutes, depends on who's driving.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. When we went to Canberra last week, I was there last weekend, I think it was. Pretty sure it was. I don't know, this last few weeks has gone so fast for me. Sarah was asleep for a lot. So it generally takes about 7 to 7.5 hours to get there. And Sarah was asleep for most of the first part of the trip. So it took us like 6 hours to get there. Yeah. If I said to you, I'm going down to the Bottle-O, what am I doing?
Going down to the Bottle-O? I would think you're going to go down to the beer store or the liquor store.
Yes. That is correct.
Okay.
If anyone that's watching here has got any that you want to throw in there, by all means do so.
Yeah. How many are watching anyway? I can't even, I don't have YouTube open.
There's like 15, 16.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's jumping between 20 and, yeah.
Okay. So over here, if I said, I'm going out for a dart, what would that be? Yep.
Yeah. Would you call that a durry as well?
Nope. Either a dart or a smoke or.
We would definitely call that a durry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going out for a durry. If I was going somewhere in the Arvo, what does that mean?
In the Arvo, I would say in your truck.
That is incorrect. Oh, Siggy, Dale Lotherington, Siggy, yeah. Durry or Siggy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, there they come. I was afternoon. So if you're going for some Arvo drinks, it'll be afternoon drinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or if you in a job where you had like a morning tea break, a lunch break, and an afternoon tea break, and Arvos and lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott says Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo. You should jump on here, Scott and Dale, if you want to. Is that like a flannel shirt or something?
Like a what? Sorry.
A flannel shirt, like a flannelette shirt. Is that what that is?
Kind of like that. Yeah, it'd be like
Yep.
a lumberjack shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flannel.
generally they're plaid.
Yep. I think a lot of the Aussie stuff, when you like even that just there flannel, it's a flannelette shirt, but we would just say flannel, like Davo and Wayno and Shano. Flannel.
Okay, apparently I was wrong.
Oh, you're wrong. No. Who cares about slang? There's new moon tonight. Didn't you see what we're doing here? That's what the whole show is about, slang. Yes. It's a denim. Oh.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Like a Bryan Adams sort of.
I have that very thing. I have a denim jacket and jeans.
I
just never heard that called. I guess what I'm thinking of though, not like when Scott said that and I said what I thought it was. That's more like a North Bay dinner jacket here in Ontario. North Bay is a town that's up north.
Right.
So a North Bay dinner jacket would be like a lumberjack shirt.
Yeah, right. Righto. Fair game. I wonder if Dale will know this one. If I was going down to the Rissole, Dale, do you know that one? This one you would definitely not get this one, Greg. I'll leave that one. We'll see if Dale comes back with the answer or not.
Yeah, he'll probably know.
He may know.
Let's see. Scott will know this. Double.
Use it in the context.
Okay, if I was I'm gonna go grab a double. Or get me a double,
coffee.
Hey?
Is it something to do with coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just an absolute lucky guess. I'm thinking Tim Hortons sort of thing.
It is exactly Tim Hortons. It's a Tim Hortons coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Yeah, wasn't a burger. That's a good guess, though, actually. It's actually written in my Australia, but we won't go there. If I said to you I was getting pretty aggro, what would that mean?
Getting mad.
Oh, you use that too?
Hey?
Do you use aggro as well, do you?
Oh, no. No, but I'm starting to catch on to your Aussie slang.
I use aggro very often? I wouldn't have thought. I'm not sure.
I've never heard you say it, no.
In a video, I don't think I would say it.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
So if I was to tell you to give her, what am I telling you to do? Give her.
To do what?
What am I telling you to do if I say give her? All right, give her.
I don't know. Double cream, double sugar. That's the double. Is it?
Yep. 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Canadians don't get angry.
There's the man.
I just figured you were on a plane, Patrica. Give her. I don't know.
It's
if we weren't live, I'd say something probably rude.
No, it's a term of encouragement to like give it your all, like give her.
Oh, yeah, right. We
look at Dale. He's got it. Give her a try harder, push harder. He's probably searching Google, the bugger.
What about Rissole, Dale? Dale, if we were going down to the Rissole, maybe this was the burger thing. No, it's not the burger. It's not a burger. There was we have this show here in Australia. It was 2 different versions of it called the Footy Show. One's for NRL, which is rugby league, and one's for AFL, Aussie rules. And go on, Shane. No one's watching. And the NRL show had greyhound, like we have greyhound racing here. Do you have greyhound racing there?
I don't think we have it in Canada. Like maybe in Toronto. I don't know, but I doubt it. But it's more like a Florida thing, South Florida, as far as I
know. Anyway, the Footy Show, they bought a dog to race, and they called it Nads. So you would be on the sideline of that. you wouldn't be saying giver. You'd be going, go Nads, go Nads, go Nads.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too much like gonads.
That's exactly why they call it that. How would I use this in a term without giving it away? Chrissy.
Say it again.
Chrissy. So this is a time.
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Yeah, I was trying to think.
Okay.
I can't really give you an example without just giving it away. Like people would just call it Chrissy.
Yeah. Okay, if I told you to hang a Larry, what would I be telling you to do?
It's not what I'm thinking.
Obviously not.
Hang a Larry. Hang a Larry. I've got no idea.
So it says here, not literally, not literally hanging a Larry, but if you're driving a car in Canada and the navigation system tells you to hang a Larry, it means turn left.
Really?
Apparently, I've never seen a nav system that does that, but apparently must be a thing because it
But
was on this list I found.
Oh, so you don't use that term?
I don't know. I've never heard.
Okay.
And then on the other side of that is hang a Roger. That'd be hang a right or turn right. But hang a left, and hang a right is something that we say. Like I don't know if I was to give somebody instructions to go somewhere, I say just go down here and hang a left.
Yeah, we would do that. Yeah. Definitely, we would do that. But hang a Roger, like here, if you were to give something a Rogering, it would be very different to hanging a Roger.
Yeah, I can imagine.
If I said he's
twofer,
is that something to do with the coffee thing again?
I don't think so.
Oh, do you know twofer?
Well, if I'd have to know the context that he's saying that in because there's something close to that I don't know if that's what he's thinking or not. But
I'm not sure.
Okay, ponder on that one a second, and I'll give you the one that came to my mind when I saw that is a 2-4.
2-4.
But if I said I'm gonna go pick up a 2-4.
Is that wood?
Nope.
2-4. Beer?
Yeah, a case of beer is usually 24. I guess that's what he meant. That's what he meant. But I guess he just meant he wrote it as 2 for. Yeah.
See, we would call that a slab.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Or a carton, but usually it's just a slab.
Now a carton of cigarettes, you get a thing with like eight packs of cigarettes in it. That's a carton of cigarettes.
In Australia, if someone had a carton of cigarettes, they're fucking rich as. Like
really? Well, you'd have to be here too. I don't know what they are because I haven't smoked since I was 20. But
same. But I know because I know people who do smoke, but they can buy like here. I reckon like a pack of 30s or something will cost you like $40 or $50.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Incredibly expensive. It's I don't know. I read the other day that Australia is one of the highest tax nations in the world. I believe it.
Well, we're right up there with you, I think.
Yeah. So the Rissole is, I'm not sure if you've heard this, Dale. Hold on. Usually bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. That makes sense. A Rissole is the term that you would use for the RSL, and the RSL is the Return Services League. It's like I think Americans have like the American Legion, maybe I think it's called, like the club for veterans.
Oh, they have the Canada has the Canadian Legion, the Royal Canadian Legion.
Yep. So can you go there?
I could probably join because my grandfather was a vet.
See here, the Rissoles are just a club, but they do advocacy work in some of them as well. Like it's there for a return services league, but in most of them there's like poker machines and anyone can just walk in there, sort of thing.
Well, yeah, I could like if if the dart league is on, they're all playing darts. I could go in and as a guest.
Mhm.
There would be nothing stopping me from going in. Just don't wear your
Yeah.
hat when you go in. I found that out.
Yeah, you would. You'd get the same here.
Yeah.
I think it's because Patricky, you've got to pay all that bail money for Facebook jail.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think so.
you're spending your money on these days. VFW, Veterans of Foreign War. Is that American VF? I went to one in Wisconsin. It was, I want to say it was something Legion, but I can't remember what it was bloody called. Puck Bunny.
Yeah, what's a puck bunny?
I'm guessing it's got something to do with hockey. Has it?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And the bunny thing seems to be maybe it's a girl.
Yeah.
Is it a girl player or a girl that likes players?
A girl that likes players. Like it's like a roadie
Gotcha.
or like a groupie for hockey players.
Oh,
The girls always hang out and watch their boyfriends play hockey or whatever.
yeah, right. Where are you from, Tim? Did you say that already? I'm not sure. What else we got here? If I said he's carked it, what would that mean?
He's what?
He's carked it.
I don't know.
Oh, Tim's in the US. Okay. Don't know what carked it is? He's dead, mate. He's carked it.
Oh,
Oh wow.
But
I've actually got quite a few here.
this one could go one of many ways here. But do you guys have homo milk? I have never seen you so stopped, like so stifled before.
If we weren't live, I'd tell you what I was thinking.
I know what you're thinking, you dirty-minded prick.
Oh, homogenized milk. Is that what it would be?
Yes.
Why would you just call it freaking milk or homogenized milk? Why would you call it homo milk?
Well, because there's 2%, and I just got canceled. Oh, Scott's got a good one there. Snowbirds.
Snowbirds. Don't know. No idea. It's not the obvious.
Canadians that go down to the southern U.S. for the winter. They have another residence down there. Mostly like it's retired people. Usually they'll buy a little place in Florida or California or Arizona,
right.
Texas, places like that where it's a warmer climate, and they just stay down there for the winter months. We do have snowbirds. That is like it's the Canadian air show team.
Okay.
That puts on air
really?
shows and that. Yeah.
Like the Blue Angel sort of thing.
Yeah. Ours are called the snowbirds.
Ours are called the Red Arrows.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Maybe because they're red.
Well, they are red, obviously. Like the blue ones are blue, and yours ones are surely to be white, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Where's my list gone? Exy. If I said this was Exy, what would it
Excellent.
mean?
Excellent.
Expensive.
Oh,
I'm not buying that. It's too Exy. It's a bit Exy. Go, mate.
You know what a kerfuffle is?
It's like a clusterfuck sort of thing. Is that right?
It's what it says here is when two or more Canadians disagree or have a difference of opinion, a kerfuffle may
Oh,
ensue. Could
that's
be
so
like
polite.
yeah, could end up into a full blown fight. But
So you don't actually use these words; you just found them on the internet and went,
oh
"I'm
no, I
Canadian."
use a lot of them. I use a lot of them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like hang a Larry and hang a Roger. Those are I never heard of them before, but
Oh, okay. If I said this was chock-a-block, what would that mean?
say again.
If I said it was chock-a-block, if I was describing something and it was chock-a-block, so we're going to a party and we go, "Oh, it's chock-a-block here."
Boring?
Nah, it's
I don't know.
full, like overflowing. It's chockers. It's full.
Oh, okay, chock full.
Chock full. Exactly. Yeah. Chock-a-block. Chockers. Two Canadians fight. One walks away without saying, "Ooh." That's a kerfuffle. That's a kerfuffle right there.
That's a kerfuffle, yeah. What about KD? Gonna have some KD tonight.
KD. Is it a food of some sort? Is it?
Yep.
KD. Is it a chain or something?
Nope. It's a product.
It's a product. KD.
It's a short form for a product. Let's put it that way.
I don't know.
Kraft dinner mac and cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese you call KD.
Well, Kraft dinner. Kraft is the company, and
Yeah.
the box of macaroni that you pour in the water, it's called Kraft dinner. It's just mac and cheese, yeah. And their advertising slogans are like "Gotta be KD" and all this stuff. They call it KD themselves.
Oh, is this like Apple Intelligence?
Apple Intelligence.
Why don't you just call it mac and cheese?
I know. Yeah. Well, because if you're having that brand, that's what you call it, KD.
A funny thing happened yesterday. We were talking. I was talking to my daughter-in-law about the cows and the farming and how it all works and stuff. And we're talking about how different technicians come here at joining season to do AI. And she's like, "Technicians for AI? Oh wow, that's amazing." And it's just trying to get her head around why you actually need to come here to this small country town for artificial intelligence. I'm like, artificial insemination. We were doing AI way before it was cool all over the internet. It was like, we're both talking the same thing, but we're both doing this going further apart.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Well, speaking of cows, if you were going to go to Cowtown, where would you be going in Canada?
Cowtown?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Cowtown. It sounds like a 2-bit nightclub.
Well, you might be going there.
I might be going there.
Yeah.
I might be going there.
You and Sarah, you told me you guys might be going there. Next year, maybe.
I have no idea.
Calgary.
No, we won't be going there for a little bit. I know. Is that really what it's called? They call it Cowtown.
Yeah, Cowtown.
Yeah, right. No, we were talking about
known for its old Western heritage and the famous Calgary Stampede.
Yeah, for the Stampede. Yeah, we were talking about doing that for that there. He's driving now. He's not doing too bad for. He's answering the questions for someone who's driving.
Well, to be fair, though, it would be difficult for him to use Siri while driving because Siri's such a retard right now.
Especially for Baker. She's always hated him. He's always hated her.
Hopefully it'll be better. And maybe I shouldn't use the R word like that, but if I offended anybody, I do apologize. But Siri is so stupid.
You're so polite.
My phone just come on and said, "I'm just trying to do my job. If there's anything else you can do, let me know."
Well, look, she's getting it wrong quicker, isn't she? That's
what
oh
it said.
no!
That's what it said when I said that. When I said Siri was so stupid.
If I said I was going out the back of whoop whoop, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Middle of nowhere. It's like whoop whoop.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like the back of Burke, some people would say. Where's the TV? Oh, Heartland. Is that
could
a horse?
be
Is that
Tim?
a
I don't
horse
know.
show?
I'm not sure.
What if I said I was going to have a crack? Shameless plug.
Yeah.
The Boonies, same thing. The Boonies,
the Boonies,
whoop,
yeah.
Whoop. Yeah. The Boonies and the whoop, whoop. Yep, same thing. Have a crack? I was going to have a crack.
I have a try at it.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll give it a go. Give it a burl. Have a crack. What else have I got here? if Devo's watching, another one is Devo, kind of like Davo, Shano.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Devo is devastated here.
What about a Mickey?
A Mickey?
Yeah.
As in taking the Mickey?
No, I'm gonna go grab a Mickey.
No idea.
I'm gonna drink a Mickey tonight.
No idea.
It's a flask-sized, like a small bottle of liquor.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that one before.
We've got 26ers. They're the 26-ounce bottles.
Yep.
And we've got 40-pounders. Those are the 40-ounce bottles. But then we got the Mickeys. So those are the little ones that are shaped like a flask.
Don't you use the metric system for crying out loud?
Yeah. But
it's the ounces bit.
26er is a lot easier to say than 742 milliliters or whatever the heck it is, or whatever the equivalent is.
We would just go 750 mil. That's not that hard. And Mickey, if you were taking the Mickey, it'd be like taking the piss out of us here.
Oh, really?
Mickey use that, yeah. If he was just taking the Mickey, he's just taking the piss.
Here's a good one for you. Molson Muscle.
Yeah.
What's Molson Muscle? Molson Muscle.
No idea.
Molson is a common brand of beer in Canada. Like it's a.
Oh, okay.
And then the Molson Muscle. Well, that's the beer belly.
That's funny. That's funny. People talk about six packs, and then people say, "Yeah, but I've got a keg."
Yeah.
Chock-a-block, I've done that. Carpet, I've done that. Brecky is obvious. Postie. He's got a job as a postie. That's pretty obvious, isn't it?
A postman.
Yeah.
Mail carrier.
And then Ambo.
Ambulance.
Garbo.
Garbage.
Mozzie.
Mosquito.
Correct. That's actually my nickname.
Oh yeah.
I said Durry before, didn't I? When you said Siggy. Here's one. There is a photo of one of our ex-prime ministers wearing budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers.
Yep.
I'll
see if I can find a photo of him wearing budgie smugglers.
Oh.
Did you Google it?
No. I think I have an idea though.
Right.
It was like a Speedo.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they call that here?
Speedos?
Banana hammock.
there's budgie smugglers. It's a banana hammock, or banana hammock, and the other one is dick stickers. That's the other one. What about I've got to go out. I'm going camping. I must take bog roll. What does that mean?
Must take what?
Bog roll.
Toilet paper?
Yeah. Yeah. In the army, way back when, we had our ration packs had like meals, and it also had toilet paper in there, and we used to call it John Wayne.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was hard as wooden. Wouldn't take shit off no arsehole.
that Gavin Hardcastle, the photo tripper guy, he calls them shit tickets.
Shit tickets, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
poo tickets. So the toilet paper in the army like came in a thing about that square, and it was like one ply. It was that there was like 3 of them in there. And what you tell all the new guys is that you fold it in half like this, then fold it in half like this, and then tear that corner off.
Yeah, so I know exactly where you're going.
There's a hole in the middle, and you'd stick your finger.
Yep.
And then wipe the date that way. And that little bit that was left over, that little circle you cut it, that was for your fingernail, under your fingernail.
Yeah.
What else we got? Stanger.
So if I said I was going out for a rip, if I was going to go out for a rip, what would I be doing?
Rip. Rip. Something to do with the car?
Car or any other form of transportation, really?
I'll take, as in like take it for a rip, as in like take it for a drive.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Usually when you're talking like snowmobile or your ATV, your bike, there, I'm gonna go out for a rip.
If you were going for if you were taking it for a rip and you stacked it, what would that mean?
Rolled it over?
Yeah. It crashed. Yeah. A sanger. If you are having a sanger.
I don't know.
See, if there was anyone from England here, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a bunker for the army," but it's not. The sanger here is a sandwich. What are you having for lunch? Yeah, what are you having for lunch? Sanger. You want a sanger for lunch?
Here we call it a Sammy.
That makes sense. That makes more sense than a fucking sanger.
So Scott said earlier a puck bunny, but what's a rink rat?
A rink rat. The same thing, I guess.
Kind of, I guess, could be, but it's basically like any kid that's hanging around the hockey rink all day.
Ah, yeah, okay. Is that a thing, is it? I suppose it's a lot bigger there, isn't it? Yeah. It's than any other sport that we have here.
Hockey in Canada, it's our biggest sport. It's not our national sport, oddly enough, but it's our biggest sport.
What's the national sport?
Lacrosse.
Oh, that's right. Baker went to the other part.
He went to a lacrosse game in Toronto.
Yeah. See, here most people wouldn't even know what lacrosse is.
Oh yeah,
just wouldn't. No.
What about poutine?
Sorry, poutine. That's a food. That's. I want to say it's. I might be wrong. Like hot chips and cheese curd and gravy, maybe.
Right on the nose.
Yeah. I went to Wisconsin and they were talking about it there because I had that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do cheese curds often?
Myself? No.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's. I remember they were, being the only Aussie there, they would be like, "You got to try this. You got to try this. You got to try this. You got to try this.
Yeah.
You got to try this." And what I found is that the pumpkin pie is one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten.
Really?
It was horrible. Maybe it was just the one that we had. I don't know, but it wasn't very good. And cheese curds, they had like deep fried cheese curds, and we were drinking beer, obviously, and they were delicious until you hit number 4 or 5. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I've had enough of that. That's just way too
Yeah.
much. That's just like, yeah, that's just going to sit in my guts for days.
Yeah.
What's this? Wisconsin's exactly cheeseheads. I actually went to Lambeau Field,
Oh yeah.
where that was like amazing. If I lived in the States, I would definitely follow sports. Like, it is just next level to what we do here. Next level. I was, and there was no one playing. There was no training. There was no one playing. There was nothing. The place was virtually empty, and I was like, "This is amazing, absolutely amazing." We went to a bar there, and we had a look at the field and stuff. It was so impressive. I was blown away by it. If I said I was going to have a snag,
A snag.
yeah.
There's a couple things that come to mind.
I'll give you a hint. You could go to Bunnings and get a snag sanger. Bunnings is a hardware chain, just to add more confusion to it. Snag sanger.
It's a hardware chain? And you're going to get some kind of a sandwich at a hardware chain? I have no idea. I haven't got a clue.
It is so commonplace here that everyone goes to it's just a known thing. Bunning snag. Right now, Dale Lotherton is going, I can't believe Greg doesn't know this. So it's something. So Bunnings is a really big, like it's a big box store sort of thing for hardware.
Okay, yeah.
And out the front of these Bunnings stores on the weekends, only on the weekends, do like clubs and stuff go there to raise money.
Oh, okay,
and they
yeah.
put up a Bunnings.
They do that here too.
Yep. And what do they cook there?
Oh, burgers or hot dogs or.
Oh, okay. Exactly. Normally run by community groups. And you're only allowed to cook the one thing. There's only one thing that you can cook there. That is a sausage on bread.
Oh, okay.
That's a Bunning snag.
Oh, okay.
Not a snag sanger. Yeah. What is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Poutine.
Squeakers. What Baker just sent.
Yeah.
For those who can't see it, it's like a photo of poutine gravy mix and squeakers, which is
that's the cheese curds.
Yeah.
You put those on the fries or on the chips, as you guys call them. We call them French fries. And there you got poutine.
Wait, do you have HSP? I think it could just be an Australian thing.
HSP?
Yeah. It's one of the few things that I think has really done really well with our multicultural society that we have. Normally in Australia, with the multiculturalism, you've got like, you go to Cabramatta, it's all Vietnamese, and you go to Bankstown, it's all Lebanese, and so it's just we don't kind of mesh sort of thing. We all have our own little pockets. So the multiculturalism concept doesn't work, I don't think. But this does. The HSP is the halal snack pack, is what it's called. So you know the doner kebabs or doner kebabs. Do you have those?
We have kebabs.
As in, like, there's a big like cylinder of meat sort of thing, and they shave it off and put it into a wrap.
Oh, yeah, okay, I've seen that in places. Yeah.
What do you call that?
Some
places here we call it doner kebabs. But anyway, a HSP is similar to your poutine. It's a container of chips, and then that meat from the kebabs on top of that, and then like chili and yogurt sauce all over the top.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like the perfect hangover food, or I'm drunk as shit and falling down silly food. Yeah.
Okay, what What about shit kickers?
Yeah, they're just the peons, the the lower ranked members, if you like. Yeah. How else can I say it? Like the cannon fodder, the shit kickers, the low rank people. How would you describe it? I think we're talking about the same thing.
No, not even close.
Oh, we're not.
No.
Oh,
Over here, it's like just a heavy pair of boots.
really?
Yeah.
That's very different here. Very, very different here. You could have. There you go. Tim Grosson's got it. It's here. You could have, like, think of the army thing again. You've got like your ranked people and your diggers, like your private soldiers. They're your shit kickers. If you're a farm worker and you're just like one of like 3 or 4 farm workers on there, you're just one of the shit kickers. You're just one of the. See, I would never have said that was boots.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shawarma or doner. Yeah, that stack of meat.
Yeah.
It could be called a shawarma.
Oh, I've never heard that. So that's the meat that goes onto the HSPs that I was talking about.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Spag bowl. What are you having for dinner tonight? Spag bowl.
Oh, spaghetti and meatballs.
No.
Okay, what about a
spaghetti
Texas
bolognese?
Mickey? Oh,
spaghetti
okay.
bolognese. Yeah.
What about a Texas Mickey?
Oh wait, what was a Mickey again?
A little flask of liquor.
Oh, what, tequila maybe? I don't know.
Texas Mickey is a 3-liter size bottle of liquor.
Who needs 3 liters of grog? Do you call it grog?
No.
No, that's an Aussie thing.
No, I'm not a drinking guy, so I don't know. Maybe some people may call it that. I don't know, but
yep. Well, I'm not a vet, but I know what a dog is.
Over here, if you're going to the peg, where are you going?
Going to the peg?
Yeah.
The laundromat?
Nope.
Probably totally wrong.
So Cowtown was Calgary. The peg is Winnipeg. Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know we were doing towns. What else is there? Bris Vegas.
Well, it's obviously something in Brisbane.
Yeah, it is Brisbane.
Okay.
It is Brisbane. Bris Vegas is Brisbane. What else have I got on my list here? Bog roll, budgie smugglers, Durry, Roo. You know what a Roo is, don't you? I'm assuming that you know what a Roo is.
A Roo?
Yeah.
A road? Or a street? I don't know. A Roo. Oh, kangaroo. Okay. Yeah.
Where is it? There's some.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
The Rock. The Rock.
Oh yeah, it's a place.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably Ayers Rock or Uluru, as it's now called.
No.
See, here some people would call that the Rock.
Yeah. No, it's a Canadian place.
I don't know. I know in Canada, I know of Calgary, the Elephant's Ass, where you live.
Yep.
What was that other one that was over on the east side? What's that province there? It's got a weird name.
Newfoundland?
I don't know. What's that?
Newfoundland?
No. I had a friend.
Nova Scotia?
No.
New Brunswick?
Doesn't matter. No, I had like a weird name. They're not weird names.
Well, the Rock is Labrador, because there's Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland is on the mainland, and Labrador is the island just off of that.
Right.
That's the Rock.
That's it?
Yeah.
Right. Flip-flops. We just call them thongs. Yeah, that's right. Thongs. You don't call them thongs, though, do you?
Over here, a thong is also
A
known as
G-banger.
butt floss.
We'd call that a G-banger. Do you know what the New Zealanders across the ditch they call flip-flops?
I don't know.
Jandals.
Jandals?
Yep.
We'd call them, sometimes we'll call them sandals.
Yep, they call them jandals. You know what an esky is?
An esky.
Yep.
First thing that comes to my mind is the Canadian thing is Eskimo, but
no. And this is absolutely known by, like, you'll even see it advertised in the shops as an esky. It'll only be called an esky. It won't be called anything else. And the Kiwis call them chili bins. Same thing. They just call them chili bins. You would probably call it a cooler.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what about a toque?
A toque?
Yeah.
Nah. Use it in a sentence.
I've seen you wear a toque in some of your recent videos.
A jacket?
No.
A beanie?
A hat. A winter hat.
A beanie.
I guess you could, maybe it's another way of saying it, yeah. But we call it a
toque.
toque.
Do you call it a beanie or not?
No, we call it toque.
I'm not sure if I've got one in here, but it's like the.
It's like like the hat that you wear. You know, some of them may
like
have a little ball on top. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
that's a ball cap.
We call that a beanie. We call that a beanie.
Yeah.
Absolutely call that a beanie. And instead of a duvet. Of course it's a doona. Of course it's a doona. What's a duvet? Duvet?
Duvet.
Duvet?
Yeah.
I think some people might call them duvet. It's a term that I've heard, but we call them doonas. You would go to the shop and you would buy a doona. Absolutely. It would be called a doona in the store. Bodlo, Rissol, Australia, Agro, Chrissy, Carked. Did I do Carked? I think I did.
Hey, do you know what a Timbit is?
A Timbit.
Yeah.
Can I say something to do with Tim Horton?
Yeah.
Timbit. Do they do food as well?
Pardon?
Does Tim Hortons do food as well?
Oh, yeah.
Tim Hortons food?
Tim Hortons started out as a coffee shop and they sold coffee and donuts. Baker just sent a picture of a toque.
Oh, did he? It's a beanie.
Yeah. Anyway.
On top of a really ugly head. I've got a face like a smashed ass, mate. It doesn't matter. It's all right.
So a Timbit is when they make the donuts.
I was thinking it's got something to do with food. And I was going to say that.
They cut the center piece out of the donut to make the hole. Well, that piece of dough left over, they roll that up into a ball, they cook it the same way, and it's just called a Timbit.
Have you ever seen donuts made, Greg?
Yeah.
Because they've got a funnel thing, and they go, and a little circle comes out into the batter.
Well, that's the Canadian lore about behind the Timbit, is that's how they, they say they're from the center of the donut. I know they're probably not really, but that's what they.
We do have them here. We don't call them that. You know what we call them? Donut holes.
Yeah.
Squiz. Did I say squiz? Go and have a squiz at something.
Squiz. No, I don't know.
Go and have a look.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Or a butcher's hook. A look. Oh, that's now that I'm thinking. It's not on the list. Now that I'm thinking, I think it's a heap more that I use, but I don't. They're not on here. Fun fact. Well, you're a bit late to the party, Mr. Beanie wearing guy. Ned, not educated. Oh, that's interesting. We have a famous bushranger that was here. That was actually his name, though. But it makes sense. But he wasn't petty criminal. He was a proper bushranger. He killed lots of people. He was kind of Australia's version of Robin Hood. Ned Kelly. He's got like the armor and stuff that he wore, but they made up out of shear plows. Yeah. I did see one here. I didn't show you already. I thought. Have a crack, Posty. Where did I whoop whoop? Did I do whoop whoop? I did.
Yep.
What about Crook?
Crook?
If I said this guy's a crook.
Well, I would think he's basically a Ned.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Have you got any more? I think I've got to the bottom of my list.
What
There's
about a
certainly
Mountie?
others here.
We'll do one more. We'll just do the Mountie.
Yeah, your Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Yeah.
And I learnt that from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, really? Of all the places to learn
about. Of all the places, that's where I learnt it. Ren and Stimpy. It was is that a Canadian cartoon?
Could be. I don't know. I don't think it is, but like maybe, I don't know. I never really watched it.
Because that was pretty big when I was in the army, and soldiers have a pretty like low sort of comedic intelligence, if you like. We're pretty like down in the gutter as far as so Ren and Stimpy was pretty big. And,
oh yeah.
And it was there was an episode they did and they were the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman.
Oh, really?
Like, what? And then we all worked out what it actually was. That's where I learned the Mounties. There was so we had Bris Vegas. There's all the other ones like the kind of if I said someone was a pommy, what would they be?
A pommy? I don't know.
G'day, Alex. Oh no, we don't say that word. It's so wrong. It's log. I'm not sure what that means. So a pommy is Devo. A pommy is an Englishman.
Oh, okay.
And a yank, obviously. Roll downstairs. What? Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
It's log. I'm guessing they're together. No, don't know. Log. I don't know. Is that mean like falling down the stairs drunk sort of thing? I don't know.
I've heard of log rolling.
Log tossing.
Log tossing. You got a log probably about, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 feet long or whatever in the water. And two guys get on it and they run and they try to get the other guy to fall off.
Yep. What about uni?
From Ren and Stimpy, that's Tim saying.
Oh God, no, I don't remember that much. No, I don't remember that much of it. I just remember that Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. If you went to uni, what does that mean?
University.
Mm-hmm. Do you call it university?
Yep. Oh, we have
Not
college. We have college and university. The two different levels of education.
Mm-hmm. I guess. What about Smoko?
Smoko?
Nice one, Dale. That's funny. Smoko.
Having a cigarette?
Yeah, it's like Mornos. It's like morning tea. Having a break.
Yeah.
I've just found a website that there's got heaps here, and I'm like, yeah, I do use that. I've definitely used that.
Oh yeah.
Bloody oath.
The truth?
Yeah. Or you'd say, is that true? Yeah, bloody oath it is. Chalkers, clear as mud. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Cooey.
Huh?
Cooey.
Cooey.
Yeah. Go and give him a cooey. It's not something that's used a lot, but yeah. Cooey
Give him a
is
cooey.
it's like hollering at someone.
Wait,
So out in the
give it a
bush,
heck?
you would out in the bush if you were a bit lost. Instead of whistling, you'd call that cooey, and it would carry a long way.
Oh,
Because nothing
okay.
else sounds like that. Right. Whip. Actually, this is a good point because crook, what we said before, has multiple meanings. Crook is like the bad guy, like the criminal, but it's also when you're sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've probably even said that to you. I've been a bit crook. Probably have at
Yeah,
some point.
maybe.
Yeah. Fair income, that's obvious, isn't
Fair
it?
enough.
Yeah. No, true. It's true. Fair income is
okay.
true. You're being fair income, yes.
What about pop? You're
The
gonna have a
drink?
pop. Yeah.
Yep. Interesting. In the army, in the Australian army at least, and then in the English army as well, a can of drink was called a goffer. Like if you went and got a Coke, it was a goffer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if you went and got a chocolate bar, it was called a gumpy bar.
Really?
Goffers and gumpies. Yeah.
I know
hectic.
in the US they call it soda, and for a chocolate bar they call it candy bar.
Candy bar, yeah. Hectic, as in like that's hectic.
Hectic. Hectic generally means like
Did you go to that
kind of like
concert
mass
last night? Yeah, it
confusion.
was hectic. It was what?
Kind of like mass confusion or something, or very busy.
Opposite of that. It was, or not quite the opposite of that, but it's like really good. Like that was hectic. Yeah,
Oh,
really
okay.
good. A better Vegemite sandwich. It probably tastes as bad as pumpkin pie.
I bet you it don't.
No, I reckon. For someone who I think this is like your local taste buds, if you like, because plenty of people were raving about how good this pumpkin pie was. I'm like, that's disgusting. But it would be the same as Vegemite. There's plenty of people here who go, yeah, Vegemite's awesome. But plenty of people who come here and try it and they just go, bleh, that's horrible.
Yeah. You ever
You've
have
got
a
to know
jam?
how to do.
You ever have a jam buster?
A jam buster.
Yeah.
Or gem buster. Jam or gem?
Yeah, jam. Jam buster.
Jam buster. Is that like a donut?
Yeah.
Yep.
Donut filled with jam.
Yep. We'd call that a jam donut, I think. I think we'd call that a jam donut.
Or a jelly donut?
Yeah, not really a jelly donut. Jelly's an American thing. That Vegemite comment, you have every time I've seen like a YouTube video of someone using like try Vegemite and they get a big friggin' spoonful. And have you ever tried it, Greg?
Vegemite?
Yeah.
No.
Next time I send you something, I'm sending you Vegemite. Yeah. Like people will get a big spoon of it and just go, and it's like no one I know would do that. Like everyone would go, that's bloody disgusting. But if you have like fresh toast or brand new like fresh bread,
yeah,
with butter on it and a little bit of Vegemite across it, like a scraping of it, is delicious. But when you like put a whole spoon,
you just don't want to have it in excess.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
And you got to have it with the right thing.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. Did you like my reel I did for Buck and Beard with the In Excess song? I did that just for you. Just for you. I actually chose that song for you.
Cool.
Damn, why did you tell him? That would have been good. I'm so sending you some shit. Yeah. I'm so sending you Vegemite.
I could tell you right now, if I was given Vegemite to try, I would literally just try a very, very little wee bit. I would not go.
I'm absolutely sending you some Vegemite, and you're going to do it on the live stream. I think I'm late. We're nearly finished. We're nearly finished, Mike. I'll quickly go through these ones here. If you're knackered, what does that mean?
Tired.
Yeah. Mad as a cut snake.
I don't know, just really mad.
No, he's fucking nuts, crazy.
Oh.
Mad as a hatter, sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
My shout.
Huh?
My shout. I'm sure that's a global sort of thing. Maybe it's not. If it was my shout.
Oh, your turn to talk.
No,
No,
it's not. It's not a worldwide thing. No, you gotta.
Oh yeah. Sure it is.
My shout is. It's my turn to buy. As in, we go to the pub. Hey, it's my shout. I'll drink. I'll pay for the beers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at Mike's latest one.
I think I'm. Oh, sorry. Slicker than hogs. He would have been good to have on here.
Yeah.
What about sticky beak? If you said that person's a bit of a sticky beak.
I don't know, a bit of like a fussy person.
Nah, they're like a nosy person. They want to know the ins and outs of the duck's ass, sort of thing.
Have you ever had a freezy?
A what?
A freezy?
No.
It's
I don't know what that is.
It's a long plastic thing they throw in the freezer. It's got kind of like freshie in it, and you cut the end off and you just pop it up.
Oh, yeah. They're I don't know for sure, but I'd almost promise you I've got some in there. We call them super dupers. Super dupers, is that right, Dale? Super dupers? Ice pop? No, Devo, not ice pop, Devo. A freeze pop. We call them super dupers. I'm pretty sure it's super dupers.
Oh yeah.
A stunned mullet.
Stunned mullet.
I'm reading through these things. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what it is. Oh yeah, I know what it is. Oh, yeah. No, stunned mullet is like you're shocked, like you're standing around like a stunned mullet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you something that is about as Canadian as you're going to get.
Yep. Are you putting on the screen? Are you?
Yeah. I hope you don't mind, Scott. I had to.
I reckon that's the best photo I've ever seen of you, Baker. That's hilarious. I think we found the new banner photo for the Facebook group. Wonky. If you said something was wonky.
Like broken or
bent straight, bent sort of thing.
Yeah.
Nah, they're all things I think you would know. I've definitely used them plenty of times. Do you have different names? Or you do have different names for your money, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, like loonie, toonie.
Yeah.
A blue note is a $5 bill because they're blue.
Yeah, we have like lobsters and stuff, but not many people call it that, to be fair. Like I reckon if I said to Dale, give us 2 lobsters, that'd be 2 $20 notes. But
oh yeah.
It's not very common. Not very common.
Did you know that our bills, like our paper, or I call it paper money, it used to be paper, now it's made out of plastic?
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ours is plastic as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. A fiery.
A fiery?
What? Yeah. What does he do for a living? He's a fiery.
Oh, he's fireman.
Yeah.
Firefighter.
A journo.
Journalist.
Yeah. Muso.
Musician.
Rello. It's your relatives.
Oh.
What about
Okay.
Sook?
Sook?
Yeah, he's a bit of a Sook.
A drunk?
Oh no, he's a Sook. He's a crybaby,
Oh, he's a suck.
a suck.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
you
we'd
call it, is
call
it?
a suck. You
Ah,
suck.
there you go. Perfect use of the term.
Bogan.
Oh, you don't know what a bogan is?
I never heard of it. No.
Oh, it's someone who, say, in where you live, right? There's going to be somewhere around where you live that's like a less desirable place to live. Yeah, it's like a lower socioeconomic sort of place.
Oh yeah.
Crime's a bit higher. People have funky haircuts, and their mother might be their father's sister, sort of thing. That would be a bogan. That also listen to like 10-year-old heavy metal, like it's still in fashion, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
bogan. And
Okay.
and then you've got like bogan mobiles and stuff. There's usually like a 10, 15-year-old run of the mill sort of sedan. It's usually got what I used to call Woodridge racing stripes, which was the undercoat of the base coat, the
Oh
primer
yeah.
color
Yeah.
of the car. They just drive around that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Good on you, Dale, with the bogan. Forgot about the bogan. Sookie baby. Sookie baby. Oh, that was the sook before. Yeah. Hillbilly. Sort of like hillbillies. Sort of. I think my impression of we don't really have hillbillies here, but my impression of hillbillies they kind of stick to themselves though, right? Whereas bogans will be out there in amongst everything else, cutting the rug with everyone else. But do you have essays?
Use it in a sentence.
I don't know how to use it. It's like the bogan sort of thing. It's just a different group of people. Wait a minute, 10-year-old heavy metal. Good on your wife, you bogan. Essays are just a type of. To me, they're like lower than the bit of chewing gum on the bottom of your shoe. They're just pieces of shit. They hang out in like train stations and stuff. They're usually kids, so they're usually under 18.
Oh yeah.
And there's stories and stuff you hear about often enough about them at the train station. They'll see a young kid with a good pair of shoes. They'll all run up to him with knives and stuff and say, "Give me your shoes."
Oh really?
Yeah, they're just assholes. But when we get off here, go and look up Eshays, Eshays, on YouTube, and you'll see it. They're just wankers.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you know what a wanker is, right?
Well, pretty much.
I reckon we're done. Have you got any more to do? Eshays, lads. Yeah, lads. Sort of like lads.
Okay, one more. Just one last one here. So if you deke someone, what are you doing? Yeah.
Deke. No idea. Deke.
So it's like in hockey, and the same thing could be put in like in football. Like when I say football, I mean soccer here. Okay, so when you're approaching the goaltender, you deke them, meaning you fake one way and go the other way, and you get around them, type of thing. That's called a deke.
We would call that a dummy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
You dummied them.
Yeah. I'm looking at some other ones here. Walkabout. You've heard of that, I assume.
Yeah, just
walkabout.
Go for a
hike. Just keep walking. Yeah, like sort of not really a hike. It's kind of like a walk with no destination in mind. Just
okay.
Yeah. Stubby holder.
That would be a sleeve that you put your beer in.
Yeah. Bogan, we've done. Crikey. Have we done crikey?
Really? You crikey? Well, that's like gee or gee whiz or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'll do. We could go on here all bloody day, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, there it is. Bambot.
Bambot.
Bampot.
Bampot. Means a funny
I don't
idiot.
know. Funny idiot. Yeah. I didn't know Martin. It's Martin Tippett, I'm pretty sure that is. I didn't know he was from Scotland. Should have brought him on here. That would have been funny. None of us would understand each other at all.
Yeah, really.
Well, Scottish accent into this mix. Yeah. All right, that'll do us. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah.
When's your next podcast?
Another week and a half.
Week and a half.
Or so,
I haven't listened to your last one yet. It's pretty bad.
Oh, well, it was late coming out. It was late coming out by a day because we record on the Monday night and then I release it Wednesday morning. Oh, like our time here, Wednesday morning. That way it gives me time to get it edited and blah blah blah. But this week, I'll say so Monday night was Canada Day, so I didn't do it then. Tuesday night I was feeling sick, didn't do it then. So then we did it. We did it Wednesday night, and then it came out Thursday morning. So it was a day late, but it's out there.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
And
Very
good.
good.
It was the first time that I did it on StreamYard, like we are doing right now, and it actually went pretty good. But the audio is trimmed down. I've taken a bunch of stuff out, like some of the live anomalies, I guess you could say. So try to make it a little more pleasant to listen to.
Yeah, sure. Imagine if this was a podcast.
Yeah. You could make it one.
No. No. Seriously, who would listen to that? You'd be like, I'm over this. These two people are just idiots. They carry on about nothing. Like I bet even though I advertise this as us doing just this, I bet Brian has probably gone. I get that. That's fair.
And there was another one here.
What was it?
Let me go back to it. He says, "This is entertaining," and then he put a snooze emoji.
Oh, did he?
Mark, I imagine he's not with us now.
Yeah. It's not about you, Mark. It's about us doing what we want to do. All right, mate.
Alrighty.
Thanks, everybody. Later. Thanks, guys. Catches.
Cheers.